Can I come in? No. Bestie, make room for me. Today I want to talk about depression because you girls got it and it's rough. So if this interests you and you have depression or you know someone with depression, please share this video out and just help someone else. Help yourself or someone else or someone else. And let's get into it. So the first topic is going to be finding a hobby. Escapism is the easiest way to pretend you don't have depression. I'm gonna put it like that for a specific reason. I like to read fictional books a lot, and I personally prefer them because it puts my mind in a state where I'm not living my current life. Like, I think we all know Wattpad, YN lifestyle, and it's honestly pretty helpful. At the tender age of like 13 to 15, when my depression was so bad, being able to put myself in a different life where I knew the outcome would be better, it was calming because I wasn't living my own life that had all these things going wrong, and it just made me calm. I loved it. So find yourself a hobby that moves your mind from panic mode into calm. Common escapes are the arts, like reading, making music, singing, writing, those things. But you can obviously crafts, make videos like this, take pictures, just stuff like that. Something that will move your mind state from depressed to to joy. The second one is to meditate. It's not something super commonly done, but it's probably the most helpful thing I have discovered as I got older. So this might be for someone who already has a bit more of a grip on their depression, because I personally found it really hard to meditate when I was younger because I would get distracted so easily, and I still do honestly, but it's easier to get back into it instead of completely going left with it. But you can meditate however you want. There's no correct way to meditate. I'm gonna start with that one because I thought there was a correct way to meditate. You have to sit there with this position and go om, and you don't. That's a common way too. You can do more research on that, but I personally meditate by just listening to music and trying to manifest what I want to do with myself. I have a playlist of my favorite songs. Shameless self promo, I put a song out. It's called Over a Cheater by AJ. Go listen to it on Spotify and Apple Music, please. But I will listen to music, my song, and think about what I want. The manifestation that I'm working on is my physical healing so that I can go back to work with a better chance of staying, because I have a pretty decent job that I really enjoy, and it helps me with my anxiety because I don't have to talk to a whole lot of people like throughout the day, and that is the best thing I could ask for. I'm trying to save up so I can make enough money to move out and start living on my own or with my best friend, and I'm so focused on it. I'm trying my best to put in the physical work and to manifest it. And that brings me to the third option. Exercise. It's really rough when you're in a depressed state to get up and exercise. And the only reason I was able to over the past years was because I was on a sports team while I was in school. But now that I'm out of school, I find that I lack the motivation on my own to do it. I tend to try and take a video of myself exercising and put it on my spam page on Instagram. It's helpful to document your progress, because when you're depressed, you feel like you're not making any moves at all, and it's terrible to feel that. So if your depression is caused by like a lot of self-image issues, exercising is really, really, really helpful for that. Because as someone who struggles with self-image issues myself, it took me a lot before I felt a lot more comfortable. I only really started feeling comfortable in my skin once I went to college. Ooh, it was rough. And I'm not saying that exercise will completely diminish it, but exercise is such a good way to feel good about yourself, and it's so beneficial to you because it'll help your body produce more serotonin, which is aka the happy drug that is naturally produced in your brain and like distributed through your body. It'll make it literally, it sucks at first, but it makes you so happy. You feel so accomplished because you moved and you did something for yourself. And when you're depressed, it's hard to feel that way. So even if it's just a quick 5-minute squat for 30 seconds or something, just get up and do it. And this is a really, really, really big tip. When you're depressed, it's so hard to manage yourself and your personal hygiene, your personal health, and you may stop taking any medicine you need to take and all that stuff. And the biggest thing that got me to start regulating myself when stuff like that happens, when I get depressed, was when I notice I haven't done something in a while, get up and do it right away. Like, in a depressed state, I won't even notice the time passing because it all just feels like one very long hour. Like, not even joking, the time feels so slow. It's terrible. Or on the contrary, it feels like everything's moving too fast and I can't keep up, so I am sitting still. Either way. And one thing that helps me is in those stretches of time, be it 2 days or a week, I may not notice that I haven't brushed my teeth in a while. And the second I noticed it, I would get up and go brush my teeth. And like, same thing with showering or changing my clothes or doing my laundry, making my bed, something like that. Small things that you don't really think are significant, but are so beneficial to your health. Do it. Just get up and do it. When you notice you haven't done it, just get up and do it. And now I'm on to tip 4, which is reorganize your personal space. When I'm depressed, I notice that I tend to change something about myself. I will move my bed to a different area of my room. I will reorganize my closet. I will go do my laundry and fold my clothes. Just something that excites me, something that makes me feel like, okay, you have something new about yourself, something you can be proud of that you did, and this can be your gateway to either doing everything else you've been wanting to do, or a gateway to, hey, I'm a new person, I can do whatever now. Not whatever, but I can do so much now. And that's so helpful. now I'm at my last tip, tip 5. Thank you for making it this far. If you made it this far, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know what you want to see, and I'll help you out. I'll try my best. Tip 5, cry. Cry. It's helpful. Coming from someone that personally hates crying, I've noticed I only cry when I am in a deep depressed state, and like that, I'm out of it. Once I cry, I am out of it, because when you cry, it releases a chemical in your body that makes you sad. And once you cry, it's like that chemical that made you sad is like
Goodbye.
You just feel better. It's okay to, like, you're not weaker if you cry. You're not less of a person. You're not whatever. It's okay to cry. And that's a reminder for myself as well. It's perfectly fine to cry. The very last one, 6, go to therapy. It's like having a best friend in your corner, and there's so many options. You don't even have to go in person anymore. And considering everything going on, it's a little rough to go in person anyway. But there are online resources. You can get a prescription for an antidepressant. Just so much to help you. They can create an individualized treatment for you. So do it. You've got this. And that's the last thing. Don't forget that you always have someone in your corner. If everything is rough at home, you have a friend here. If you need to email me and talk about anything, hi. If you want to DM me on Twitter or on Instagram, my links are below. I'm here for you, sweetheart. Always. Because I would have loved, and I do have that now. I know I do. But you will always have someone in your corner cheering for you and knowing that you will make it through.